Blessings, love, and this is my offering to the divine Lionsgate portal that is upon us. July 26th to August 12th annually, the star Sirius rises in the sky conjunct with the sun of our solar system, an alignment of ancient proportions that allows for the human being consciousness to awaken. I have been aware of this alignment since 2014, exploring astrology and my own curiosities for many years. 2014 was a very traumatic year of my awakening, the human experience, the horrible things that happen to us outside of our conscious control that can blast our heart and soul wide open. And so this is what's happened to me over many years of just consistently showing up to myself and not giving into the darkness, and yet communing with the light as often as possible. And our ancestors revered the solar system and the solar precession of the sun through the zodiac and the lunar cycle, both of these luminaries that move into us and through us and sustain us and guide us as one. So the concept of DNA activation through the Lionsgate portal is what I desire to share with you. The idea of your own DNA as a dormant seed within the bones and the cells within the consciously considering yourself as a cellular being. Trillions of individual cells that conglomerate to come together to make the human being that is you. Knowing that each individual cell is its own being, its own life force connected to the consciousness of you. And beyond your own consciousness, through autonomic function, consider your heartbeat and your lungs that breathe and your body that digests food without you consciously considering it. Where do my emotions come from? Where does this rage flow from? Why is this grief so heavy? These are questions we need to start asking the self, considering the self, exploring the self, coming closer to the self through the life-giving principle of the light. And so in the mornings and in the evenings, can you give yourself ceremony? Can you give yourself time and presence to look at yourself, to be with yourself, to be outside, to be with nature, and to find the sun somewhere, to create ceremony with your own heart and soul? And I look into the sun, and I let the sun pour into me, and I imagine all of my individual cells bathed with this light. This is the visualization where I close my eyes and I imagine every sun ray, infinite sun rays, filling up the trillions of individual cells of my being. And in the center nucleus of every one of those cells, there is a dormant starseed awakening, conscious activation. Affirmation and how you speak to your own life. I am open to receiving the divine Leo, lunar and solar light codes, the Syrian light codes, the light codes of all, to remind me that I am one with the infinite goodness. I am one with the infinite goodness of all. There is no separation, and my awakening is the purpose of my arriving to this planet through the Yoni channel. Awakening, awakening.